A new capability has been introduced in ANSA version 2025, which allows for creation of sketches by projecting 3D geometry. With this procedure, small updates can be performed on the existing model to acquire an updated geometry. First, navigate to Sketch 3D, then Sketch 2D, and right after set a plane parallel to the model. Second, switch to Geometry, Project, and select as source all the relevant perimeters of the model that you wish to imprint. Also choose Sketch Plane for target and pick the underlying plane. The perimeters have been successfully imprinted. Then move back to Sketch 2D, select Direct Edit Sketch, and perform all the needed adjustments. When finished, the next step is the recreation of the new updated geometry. Switch to Geometry Fill, select the whole model, and confirm. To exclude the holes, execute Project and make sure to have results set to perimeters and more actions set to delete enclosed area. Finally, select Extrude with source option set to faces, type in the desired distance, and pick the whole model. Also, make sure to execute Orient, gray outside. A similar capability is also available, except that this time creation of sketches is done by cutting 3D geometry. For this procedure, first navigate to Geometry, Plane Cut, then define a plane which is parallel to the model while intersecting it. Preferably place it in the middle of the geometry. Make sure Create Auxiliaries option is set to Sketch and confirm. Through Sketch 2D, Dimension, individual 2D sketches can be directly readjusted. "2D sketches can be also directly transformed through Transform function. It is essential to note that sketch constraints are maintained with this procedure. When the procedure ends, the same previous steps are followed to turn the sketch into a 3D model. A new function is available, which identifies and connects faces based on proximity. As a result, node-to-node connected mesh is generated when both volumes are meshed. To access the function, navigate to Geometry, Connect. A list of options is available to set the thresholds under which faces will be connected. Upon executing the function successfully, double bounds have been changed to triple. Then through Surface Mesh, Generate Mesh, a solid skin is generated, but the volume list still remains empty. So by navigating to Volume Mesh, detect all the volumes are being identified. Then, with right mouse click Mesh, all individual volumes are successfully meshed together while maintaining a node-to-node connection. The new Mesh Settings UI guides the user to easily generate the desired mesh based on model type. Variable sizing is available for any model type. In version 2025, advanced controls are present for prioritizing minimum triangle generation over quad orthogonality and element length precision. In the mesh settings, next to sizing, two new options are introduced to control triangular count. Changing between mesh types results in Mesh Settings window update containing only the corresponding necessary settings each time. The Create Middle function has been enriched with more options and new tabs for precise mid-surface generation. On the sheet metal, for example, a new group of options has been introduced, the perimeter spacing. From there, perimeter length as well as distortion distance and angle can be influenced. The success rating options have been also influenced, introducing the ability to control the exact success percent under which solid description faces will be deleted. The casting function has been also updated. New tabs have been introduced, such as the Configuration tab, which has been enriched with a list of new tools to control mesh at single-bound hotpoints and single-bound fillets. A powerful tool is also now present, which allows for more accurate mesh results on cylinders. Thick areas, holes 2D, and fasteners also have their own tab. Extracting middle mesh on casting parts with grills may sometimes produce results that need manual improvement, especially on variable thickness honeycomb grills. As a result, a new function is now available, the middle curve. This tool has an option, the area, which generates middle curve on ribs, including a junction treatment. Those middle curves can later be used as guidelines by the Guided from Top function to quickly finalize the mid-surface result. Then, the new mesh can be pasted to the existing, either via direct edit or automatically via geometry paste. New capabilities are now present in the casting tool, which result in generating more accurate mesh results in small cylinders. Apart from small cylinders, new options are also present for the treatment of single-bound fillets. Simply activate or deactivate them while making sure that the width and diameter limit is appropriately set. The two new mesh size options are also useful when performing mesh improvement, as they can quickly generate a quad dominant mesh. Lastly, a new function is now available, located in the Retopology ribbon page, which aids in quick and precise rib modification. To use it, ribs first must be recognized through features. Then select the ribs, right mouse click, and choose Set Direction, New. Then define a vector, click Auto Select and close the window. The function is named Modify in the Ribs group. Inside, there are several options, either for ribs moving, bending, and more. A new function has been introduced, which allows for planar volume splitting for effortless division of complex 3D volumes. The splitting is performed along the planes of the faces. To access the function, define map block has to be executed. Then the function is located in the Decompose ribbon tab, named Surface Split. Selecting a face enables splitting along the plane of the face. When done splitting, simply right mouse click on Ready to Mesh Mesh. The same procedure is performed on another component to show how quickly a model can be split in order to automatically solid mesh it.